make sure I got this square. Hey guys, just getting on live to just catch up with you all. I'll probably wait for a few more to jump on. If you're on, happy Friday's Eve. So good to see you. Hey Hugosa, I'm doing good. Good to see you. So good to see you. How's it going on your end? I feel like I'm all up in the camera. Let me back up a little bit. How's it going? Happy Friday's Eve. Tomorrow's Friday, so the weekend is almost here. Yes. Hey Randall, thanks for stopping by. See you soon. All right, guys. Well, a lot has happened since the last time we talked. Um, I did finish the kitchen. So the reveal is coming within, I want to say within a week because I'm still editing the video and everything. But the kitchen looks great. I am, it's finished minus some decorations because I want to put some wall art in the kitchen. I don't want to make it too cluttered, but guys, when you see the kitchen, you're gonna be like, wow, this is a big step up from when I first, did my YouTube videos. Hey, Tracy Crump, thank you so much for watching. So glad you're here. And who else do I see? Pineal Vision. Hey! Oh, you said, how is a T6 treating me? Oh my gosh, it is so awesome. So, I don't know if you can see it in the background. It's awesome. Like, I've recorded all of my projects with that. So, the quality is exceptional. So thank you all for donating to help me get that camera. I'm currently, it's obvious that I'm using my cell phone, which is like the easiest thing right now to use when going live. But that camera is, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So it's a T6i, and that's the version where you can see the screen kind of like pulls out a little bit, well, a lot of it, and it makes it really easy to do selfies and like record myself versus turning the camera around and guessing how it would look when I record. But it's exceptional. I know who Gosa. I have been MIA and I am so sorry. I have been getting emails to like, where are you? And I just feel so bad. I was like, oh my gosh. But I've been, taking care of things. Recently, I went to Maine. Um, one of one of my friends and also subscribers to the channel, she recently purchased a home in Maine, and she wanted to get my perspective, and she wanted to utilize the Creative Way LLC to do some things for her home as far as like putting up backsplash and laying down flooring, like tile flooring. So those are things that she was asking me to do. So that's in the making. Hopefully, so I went out there just to, look at it and see what could be done. And once she's ready to go forward with the the work and everything, then I'll come back out to Maine. So I'm excited about that. While in Maine, I had a great time. Oh my gosh, I ate so much lobster. You know, lobster. I mean, it's a dime a dozen up there. How many of you have ever been to Maine? Has anyone ever been to Maine before? Tracy, have you ever been to Maine? Well, I'll say this. I mean, it's not a whole lot to do, but Oh my gosh, like there's a lot of restaurants around that have that specialize in lobsters and stuff. And one of their famous things is the lobster roll, and it's good. When I tell you, it's like I think the roll. Here I go talking about food, guys. You know I love food. Okay, guys, I keep looking this way, but the camera is like right here. So forgive me if I'm looking this way. Hey, Beatrice. I'm doing well. How are you? I know I'm a stranger. I haven't been around in a while, but I'm back. But okay, back to the lobster roll. The lobster roll, what makes the lobster roll is the actual bun that they use. Hey, Patricia, so good to see you. Oh my gosh, I miss all of you all. I haven't seen you all in a long time. But the roll is so buttery. Oh my gosh, it's like, I think that really makes the lobster roll. And up there, and I guess it depends on where you go, which restaurant you go to. Um, they will like put chunks of like lobster, um, like it's pretty much a lobster roll. They put chunks of lobster in it. Some places are. I am Beatrice. um, some places, you know, when they do a lobster roll, it's almost the consistency of like a seafood salad. You know how you have the imitation crab meat and all of that good stuff, the mayonnaise, whatever it is to, make the seafood salad. So some places do it like that, but the places that I've been to, oh my gosh, it's just lobster, um, like chunks of lobster, and I forget what else they put in it, but it's mainly lobster and it's so good. So I was doing that and just eating lobster and just, hanging out on the town and, while I was in Maine. So um, I think Portland, Maine is the area, like the downtown Portland area, that's like where you can go to like different, you know, like different restaurants and bars and things of that nature, just to have a good time. Um, but it was so awesome being there. Um, but yeah, so I've been busy doing that, guys. I've been busy just like tweaking the kitchen a little bit, making sure everything is, good to go. Um, and what else? And then, so guys, I try to multitask. I try to do a whole lot of stuff, So as you can see, I'm in a different location of my home. I am in my bedroom, the master bedroom. And let me just show you. Okay, I cleared it out because you could possibly guess what I'm doing in here. Let me just. Okay. So this is my bedroom. So as you can see, I am going to be laying down flooring. And guys, you can see like from the decor in here, everything is, I'm going towards a minimalistic look. Shelves on the wall versus having nightstands and things of that nature. While I'm giving you a little small tour of just the bedroom, this right here came from IKEA. This is a table, and I use this as my headboard. And this picture ledge, I just, of course, I just put that up there. I found this right here at Namaste in bed. I found that at IKEA. I spray painted these vases or vases, tomato, tomato. And, so. But, okay, here we go. So that's my bedroom, and I will be laying flooring down in here. Okay, there we go. So I'll be laying flooring down in here, and this is the type of flooring that I'm going to be using. And before I start talking about this, I think I saw someone comment, Beatrice, I miss you too. Yes, my kitchen is done, and I'll be doing the big reveal soon, okay? I'm editing some videos and getting that together, so you'll see it soon. But guys, so this is the flooring that I'm gonna put down in my bedroom. It's a little heavy. Oh gosh. It came from Floor and Decor. You all know that's my favorite store. I know, yeah, I get a lot of things from Floor and Decor, but this right here is so heavy, guys. And I bought 20 of these bad boys. This cost me. Let me see, how much did it cost? I want to say roughly around, because I bought this back in, I want to say mid 2020. I want to say it cost me around like between $330 to $400 for this, and I felt like it was worth it. Hey, Aurora. Okay, oh my gosh. I know I asked you your name, but I forgot. I'm so sorry. What is your name again? It's so good to see you though. But yeah, it's by Fair Oaks. This is a laminate flooring, and I think this will look really nice in my bedroom. I'm gonna do this on the whole top level. In my bedroom. This is my walk-in closet right here. That's right, Dale. All right, so good to see you, Dale. But yeah, this is my walk-in closet, so I'm gonna put the flooring in there as well. It's gonna go out into the hallway, into my guest bedroom, and into the other spare bedroom, which I converted into a walk-in closet. So I'm going to be capturing all of this whole process, you know, on my camera, and it's going to be some work. The carpet that I'm pulling up was when I purchased the house, it was brand new, so they installed brand new carpet, because you could tell the difference between like steamed carpet, steam cleaned carpet versus a new. So like all over the house was fresh carpet, and except for the basement. And I'm trying to figure out what areas were. Okay, my office had fresh carpet in it in the basement, but other than that, it was tiled out. But most of the top and the middle level was all carpeted with new carpet. So, so I say all that to say, I guess, it's 7 years, I believe, that I've been in this house. So 7 years worth of probably, allergens, whatever, in the carpet, probably, dead skin cells, all that, that is trapped in the carpet that a steam cleaner can't get out, or a vacuum cleaner. So I wanted to get that out because sometimes my allergies flare up, and it's not a good thing. So, but I am excited to get this carpet up. So today I'm gonna start ripping it up and getting it out of here, and that's pretty much what I have planned today. Yeah, I'm just really excited, guys. This whole DIY stuff is like so amazing. Like when you can just do things yourself, and when it's completed, you can sit back and say, I did that. And it's a really good feeling, guys. I just love doing those things. Yeah, I'm just excited, guys. Oh, so another thing. So I have this right here. And guys, this is the piece de resistance. This right here, Pergo Gold. So if any of you all know about, flooring and, and what goes into it, this is the underlayment for the laminate flooring. And so it says works with all floating floors. Um, yeah, I priced this on, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot, one of those places, one of those stores. And for one of these, it was like, I want to say it was like 60 something dollars, almost hitting $70. Um, I wonder if Alexa knows. I don't know. But I want to say when I looked it up, it was around roughly around like $60 to $70 for one of these. I have five of these, and I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, brand new, guys. See the plastic still on it. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and I paid $60. I paid $60 for all five. If you, I mean, you can't tell me that's a steal. Like, I guess they were just like trying to get rid of it, and yeah, it was like, and I traveled too. I want to say I traveled like probably 40 minutes out the way to get this because like the way Facebook Marketplace is set up, guys. If you don't jump on it right away, someone else will. And the other day, oh my gosh, I'm so scatterbrainy. But the other day I was on Facebook Marketplace and there was something that I really wanted to get. I was debating on getting it, but I was like, I want to say after like 2 hours, I was like, you know what? I think I want to get it. Went back at listing and it was pending, meaning that someone had already contacted the seller to, to purchase it. I was so blown, and it's no longer there. Um, so it's like you got to kind of react fast. So that's what I did with this one right here. I saw it around like, if I can remember, it was back in 2020. Um, I saw it around like, I want to say they posted it around like 6 p.m. And then they posted it at 6 p.m. I know it was in the evening time. And I said, well, I'm somewhere else. Could I meet you at, like 7 or whatever? And when I tell you I rushed all the way you know, over there to get this. And I mean, I didn't ask any questions. I said, okay, here's the money, and I ran right to my car. I was like, because I just didn't want to, I didn't want him to be like, hold on, he bought this really fast. Like, let me check the price, see what these really go for. Before they could do that, I was in the car, pew, because this is really good. Like from the reviews that I saw, it's a really good product, and from the looks of it, it's supposed to keep the floor quiet, when you walk on it, as if I need to be quiet in my own home. I'm the only one who lives here, so um, yeah. But guys, this was a really good steal. So $60 for this. Let's just say $400 for the flooring, so 460. And I believe what I purchased um, can cover this room, the guest room. I don't know if I purchased enough to fit the spare bedroom that I converted to a walk-in closet. So um, that's hopefully it can go into there. But if not, I'll just have to purchase some more. But yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys. So how many do we have up here? All right. All right. So, I've been getting a lot of emails. So for the first time viewers, Tracy, so glad that you're here. Um, I've been getting a lot of emails, uh, still coming from generating from the backsplash that I did back in July of last year, and people are wondering, like about the adhesive properties. I guess, yeah, adhesive properties of these tiles and backsplash. Um, it lasted me. I did it in July, and it lasted me all the way up um, until I did my actual backsplash, the subway tiles. I want to say that was, oh my gosh, when did I do that? Roughly around like, was it May? Between like April and May. So from July to like April and May of this year. So July of last year, almost a year. So it holds up very well. The thing is, with that type of backsplash, excuse me, excuse me, that was random. With that type of backsplash, you got to make sure that you clean your walls. So in my video, you saw that I wiped the walls down. I used my method cleaner, which is I believe that that cuts the grease as well. So I was able to wipe and wash down the wall and make sure that there were no debris on the wall. And pretty much after that, you know, slapping the towels up there, I mean, it was a breeze. Now, there was there were like two tiles that I put up that were coming down. They were falling down like after they started falling down. I want to say, oh my gosh, either like November or December. I forgot when I did an update. I did an update video for, to let you all know how the tiles were holding up. And it was a while before, it was long after I did the first video for the tiles, but it was only two that were coming down. And I had some spare ones and I just replaced those and it was good after that. I know that I was like saying, oh, it's not going to take off the paint. Um, it didn't. In some areas it didn't, and then in some areas it did. So for it to take off the paint, to me, it lets me know that the adhesive properties were really great. Strong enough to take off the paint. So if you are debating on using that, or if you have used it, um, you know, let me know how you prep your walls before putting that up there. Um, Also, I got a comment. Someone asked me about using spray adhesive for the tiles if they do come off. Hey, Janice, about time. I know. It's been like 12 years before jumping on this live. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, but they were asking me like um, about the spray adhesive to put on those tiles, and I wanted to address that. Now, the only time I used the spray adhesive was it was because you had um, the plastic part of the tile, and then you had the adhesive film that's on that. So when I cut into that, so it can fit underneath the cabinet, um, it left like a pocket, if you will. And so in order to close that pocket, I sprayed the adhesive inside and then fused it together. That's the only time that I use a spray adhesive. Um, so again, it was a pocket and I closed it with the spray adhesive and then slapped it on the wall. Now use spray adhesive um, on your backsplash tiles. However, I'm not sure what type of damage it's going to do behind that. And I think the most it could do is just take off the paint. So if you're in a rental property, if you're renting your home, I and you have spare paint that matches your kitchen or wherever you're putting up your tile or whatever, then I would say go ahead and do you can use a spray adhesive to, you know, put it up there. Or you could do, what do you call those, like command strips. You can use those and put it on your wall and use that with the tile, the peel and stick tiles. I'm trying to figure out what else. Um, but honestly, for me, I didn't have to do much. I just, I slapped them on and they lasted for a long time. So for those who have been following me since then and have seen the updates, you know how long those tiles last. Someone even said, I didn't even get those from the Dollar Tree, the backsplash tiles. Uh, yeah, it's I forgot the name of it, the brand, Pro Tools, whatever it was. But yeah, that's the brand. That's it came straight from the Dollar Tree. And guys, they have so much more things in there now. Um, they have like wallpaper, and the wallpaper is pretty much like I want to say it's um, that's probably like 14, 14 by 14 by 9 inches, and I want to say it's 14 by 9 inches, and they have many designs, and you can use that in like small areas. Um, so, and I say small areas because it wouldn't make sense to buy those sheets of, I would say it wouldn't make sense to buy 12 sheets of that wallpaper when you could easily go on Amazon and purchase a long roll or a huge roll of like wallpaper for like probably $11 or $12 that can cover more space. So if you're just looking to do like a small area, let's just say if you have like a cupboard or a cabinet or something, and you want to put like wallpaper inside of there, and you have like a few cabinets, whatever you want to, do that. That's perfect for it because you could spend roughly $5 or $6 for that. But if you're doing like a larger project, I would recommend you go to Amazon and get the wallpaper from there. But I've been seeing a whole lot of stuff at Dollar Tree, and I just felt I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need to be doing more videos because of other things that I'm seeing in Dollar Tree. Um, but I think right now, guys, I've purchased so much stuff from the Dollar Tree that it's enough to last me for a while. The things that I have to do, as far as like arts and like to to add art decor or whatever to the home and stuff like that. So um, yeah, it's good stuff. Um, Back to the backsplash. Um, I think that was the main thing. People were kind of concerned about adhesive properties of the backsplash. It's really good. Um, it's to me, it held up for a long time. Did anybody have any questions for me? I had this for breakfast. It is good. Premier protein shake, cafe latte, and it has caffeine in it. Um, I'm not a huge caffeine drinker, but when I drink it, that means I need it. And I will be ripping up this carpet soon. So for the ones who are just tuning in, I am in my master bedroom, and I am going to be ripping up the carpet in here to get ready to lay down the laminate wood flooring. Janice, you said, where have I been? Oh my gosh, I've been everywhere. um, I um, I went to Maine, and I had a lot of stuff going on. And one thing after another. I had a death in the family. My uncle had passed away, and so that kind of you know put a little damper on certain on the things that I had going on around here. Um, but I've just been staying busy, and I have another vacation that's coming up in October. I'll be going to the Dominican Republic, um, and I'm excited about that. And let me tell you about that. Hold on, I saw a comment. Hugosa, you said, I want to do my floors upstairs, but I don't know if I should pay someone or do it all myself. Which way do you think is cheaper? Okay, so you you said you want to do your flooring upstairs. You don't know if you want to pay someone or do it yourself. Which way is do I think is cheaper? It's always cheaper if you know what you're doing to do it yourself. I feel like that's the best approach to save you the most money. And I say that because um, with personal experience, I for my first level of my home, I realized that I had hardwood floors underneath the carpet, and I don't know why the seller decided to cover the hardwood floors up. Um, but I was going to before I realized that there was hardwood floors underneath my carpet. I contacted a company to come out and lay down laminate wood flooring um, all over the first level. And when they came to do it the day of installation, they ripped up my carpet and they saw hardwood flooring, and I'm like, what? Okay, so I told everybody, wrap it up, get out. I mean, not get out like that, guys, but thank you for your services. Have a nice day. Because I'm keeping this hardwood flooring. So what I had to do was I had to get it sanded down, and I had to get it stained, restained, and so the folks that I went with, they they did a good job. I don't think I would uh, use them again. Well, I don't really have a need to use them again. Um, but the thing was, working with an independent contractor, someone, it's not a bad thing. However, what I noticed, and they saw, and this is what I noticed, and you have to be careful about this too, guys. They knew, well, the person that was coming to lay down the floors with the company that I went with, they knew how much I was paying for the laminate wood flooring. So they made a mental note of that. And when I had them to come back and do my flooring, with his team, in his mind, he, you know, had that figure that I was willing to, that I was going to pay the company. So he gave me a price that was way less than what I was going to pay the company. And when I went with him and he did my flooring, he started to that low price started to increase because he always said, okay, oh, we need to get this, we need to get that. Then after that, after I got the stuff, whatever, it was like, oh, we need to get this and we need to get this. So before I started spending any more money, any more than I had to remind him, you gave me this price, that you were gonna do, the price that you quoted me, was to strip my floors, stain them, and you know, and lay down some new hardwood floors in the kitchen. So this price is what you gave me, and let's stick with that. And I had to tell him like what I'm noticing is that you saw what I was going to pay the company, and I think that you're trying to get that same amount. And I said that's not really how you do business. I mean, if you're in the business of trying to, um, get more money out of a client, that's I don't know. I don't think that's right. Um, so if I quoted you something, that's the price that I know is going to cover everything. I'm not going to give you a quote and then when I start doing the project, and I'm not going to say, okay, I need $200 more, $100 more here, because those $100, that money adds up, and it could go well beyond what you're willing to pay the other company or whatever. So I had to kind of get them together and say, look, I'm not giving you any more money. This is what you quoted me. I'm not going, because I think I ended up paying $200 more than what he quoted me. And I'm like, because this is like kind of getting closer to what I was willing to pay, you know, the other company. So um, he was able to, finish everything. And if he came out of his pocket, he had to. And even the materials that I purchased for my floors and stuff, I kept those because I think he wanted to take those and, use for other projects. No. Mm-mm. They came out of my hard-earned money, and if you didn't, whatever you didn't use, I'm keeping it. Um, and I had to make sure because he was throwing some things in his truck, and I was like, "Could you bring that back here?" Yeah, that's mine right there. And he was like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know you needed that." Yeah, I paid for it. They cost a pretty penny. Like even the finish for the floors. Um, Guys, I know I'm rambling. The finish for the floors, that cost me like I'm gonna say $50 or something like that, and he didn't use all of it. And he came with the team, and they didn't use all of that. And whatever they didn't use, they tried to put it inside of their truck. And I was like, no, keep that. I want to keep that. So, um, but with all that said, Hugosa, it's cheaper to do it yourself. Do it yourself. Now, if you feel as though um, you are going to struggle with laying down floor, whatever type of floor. What type of floor are you laying down? Is it laminate wood flooring? Is it vinyl? I mean, what type of, what are you going to do? But just make sure that you have the energy and make sure that it's not a room that is being, used frequently because it may take time. And I'm doing this by myself, so I'm hoping that I can get this done within within a week. And I say within a week because, I'm doing it by myself and, I have other things to do. So I definitely don't want to, you know, put strict time frames on myself um, because then I will spread myself thin, if that even makes sense. But I'm gonna try to give myself like a week to do this because normally it doesn't take that long to lay down flooring if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, but I feel like this right here, Hugosa, um, is definitely the cheaper. Oh, okay. Let me charge my phone up. My phone is dying. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so it's more of an inexpensive route, and I'm doing the whole top level, so that's definitely saving me a couple of thousands of dollars. And yeah, let's see. Bill, you said you drink chicory root in place of coffee. It tastes just like strong coffee, but with no caffeine. Chicory root? I'm going to have to look into that. And you said it has no caffeine? So, okay, so what's the reason? So, Dale, what's the reason behind drinking chicory root? Um, did you like used to drink a whole lot of coffee with caffeine and you wanted to just scale back on the caffeine and just get a substitute, or does chicory root, does it have any type of benefits, like nutritional benefits? Let me know. Janice, you said, when can we see the kitchen reveal? I'm going to be I'm editing my videos, and I want to say within, give me within 2 weeks, but I'm going to say 2 weeks. But be on the lookout for I'm going to be posting things on the community page of my YouTube channel, and also Facebook and Instagram. Now, guys, if you are following me on Instagram, I am so sorry. Like, I post some things, whatever, and also with Facebook, I post some things. I'm really horrible at keeping those up to date. Um, and yeah, oh gosh, I know I recently posted something where I just redid a oil bottle in my kitchen, and um, they came out cool. I used a roll of the contact paper, and I put that on my oil bottle, and I used what do you call it? Electrical tape to create like a border effect. And I had like this black um, chalkboard sticker uh, that I got from the Dollar Tree, and also the chalk pen, and use that. And it was a quick little project, and I posted that on Instagram and also Facebook. Just little quick things to kind of spruce up your kitchen. If you want to uh, give a little facelift to some of the things around the house, that was something easy to do. Um, Trying to figure out what else. I think that's. Oh, before I forget, so I said I'm going to the Dominican Republic. Guys, let's have a conversation about this. Um, the passport situation. My passport expired last year, uh, November of last year to be exact. Um, because of the pandemic, I wasn't really concerned about traveling, and so when my passport expired, I was like, whatever. Into this year, I was like, I don't really have any plans to go anywhere. Um, I wanted to, because I wanted to just pretty much stay close to home, and um, but then the more I started, chatting with friends and my brother. Um, we wanted to, travel a bit. And I was like, okay, cool. So I found, I was on Cheap Caribbean or whatever, and I found this really good deal, and I just went ahead and booked it. And then I thought about it, crap, I didn't renew my passport. So this was in this was in June of this year, and I had I knew I was supposed to renew my passport, but I had already booked my trip. So I was putting it off, and then when my birthday came around, I went to Vegas, and I was just when I tell you I was just like living my best life, and I was just out for like 2 weeks, and then I came back home, and I was like, crap. And I think it was um, the end of July where I was like, you know what, I got to do this. And my brother was sending me information, like there was a big delay in the passports, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was seeing that it was taking people 4 months to get their passport, 6 months. I was like, what's going on? And mind you, the trip is in October. And what I was seeing is that, what I was seeing was that if you did the expedited process, you would get your passport in 12 weeks. If you didn't do the expedited option, it was going to take 18 weeks. So here it is, July, July 20, I think it was July 22nd is when I mailed it off, and they received it on, they processed it on the 24th of July. I was like, oh my gosh, if it does, in fact, because I did the expedited option, if it does in fact take 12 weeks, that would be the week of my vacation. And I was just, when I tell you guys, I was so stressed. I was like, what am I going to do? Um, what if it does come the week of my vacation? And I don't know about any of you. Sometimes I just book trips and I don't do the insurance. Um, but at that point, it made me realize that having insurance is like the best thing to do for, for your trips. So I guess, what is it called? Trip protection. So with all that being said, I would check the website to monitor my passport, and it would say in process. So I was like, okay, it's in process, so we're going somewhere. But it said that for like a couple of weeks. And then while I was in Maine recently, I saw that my passport was approved and that it would be in my mailbox by the 20th of August. When I tell you, like, I felt 500 pounds lighter because that stress of not knowing if my passport was going to be there in time, it was weighing so heavy on me. So when I found out that my passport was like in the mail, I was like, thank God. Oh my gosh. So the trip is all inclusive. So, I'm just going to go there and I'm just going to just enjoy my time there. I'm going to do karaoke. I'm just gonna do everything fun. Um, but I believe that's gonna be my only vacation this year. Um, and I wouldn't say only, probably my last one for the year. Um, that's out of the United States. So, um, but yeah, that was my little story about that passport. I was so stressed about that. I think that's what comes with doing the last minute stuff, So don't wait to the last minute to get your things in order. It may be too late. Okay, Hugosa, you said thanks for the info. You're welcome. Let me see. Got it wrote down. That is so awesome, Hugosa. That is such a blessing that they gave you a truck. That is so awesome. Isn't it like just really great to have, good people in your life? It's always it's always a joy to have those type of people around, with no hidden agendas, and just willing to help, and just giving from a place of love. That is so awesome, Hugo. So I'm glad. I'm sorry that your car broke down, but I'm glad that that situation was turned around completely by someone giving you a truck. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So with that, and also a truck is like an ideal thing to have when you're doing a lot of projects, especially around the house. If you want to do DIY stuff, it's Yeah, it's awesome to have. I used to have an SUV. I got rid of it and ended up buying a four-door sedan, whatever. And I got to make it work for me. And you already saw my car, and you saw that I was when I was at Flow and Decor, when I was debating on like trying to put the butcher block in my trunk. But I'm glad I didn't do that because I don't think it would have fit, and that would have been destroyed. um, what else? Oh, guys, let me vent. You know I love food, so and I shouldn't be eating fried food, but for some reason Popeyes has lured me into their trap. They now have chicken nuggets, and oh my gosh. But this particular Popeyes that I went to is so unorganized. The worst service ever. The worst service ever. And my brother always told me, like, don't go to a fast food restaurant expecting five-star service. It's a fast food restaurant, rightfully so. Um, but oh my gosh, it's so unorganized that I was in the drive-through for roughly, oh my gosh, I want to say close to 30 minutes. I felt so ashamed of myself just waiting that long for chicken nuggets. But when you have this craving and it's like you want to satisfy that craving and it's like, okay, I got to get it by any means necessary. So I just sat. I sat in the drive-through, listening to my music on the phone, and it was like, why am I still sitting in this drive-through? And I would occasionally see some of the workers step outside in the back to see how long the line was, and oh my gosh, like it was crazy. I thought that would, put a fire under their butts to say, um, like, oh my gosh, we got to kind of, speed things up. No, they saw that and it's like they all went on a break while people were like waiting to be served. I pulled up to the prompter and the person said, could you give me a moment? And I was like, sure. Oh my gosh, they didn't come back until 6 minutes later. So at this point, I became really, 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 really hangry. But I couldn't show them that I was hangry because, number one rule of thumb, you don't uh, offend the person who's preparing your food when you can't see what they're doing to your food. So, um, 6 minutes, 6 minutes passed. They came back and they said, okay, how may I help you? And I was like, okay, I just want the eight-piece nuggets. Um, they, said pull around. I pulled around, and normally there would be someone there waiting to, take your card, your money, or whatever. So the girl was at the window. She saw me, and she waited 3 minutes. I want to say like 3 minutes before she took my card. I don't know if she was like in there helping them cook or she was doing something other than taking the payments and stuff. And so after the 3 minutes, she came back to the window, took my card, she swiped it, then she went back to like cooking, or just like she went to the bag. I don't know what she did, um, and she came back like after like 4 minutes to give me my card back, and I think it was another 2 minutes before she gave me my food. At that point, I mean, I always preach good vibes only, But guys, at that point, I wanted to snatch that food from her so hard, just like give me my food. I didn't want to do that because that's none of my character. But I was really upset about that. Like, I understand that places are busy, but I don't think that Popeyes was really prepared to handle. Um, I don't think they were really prepared to handle any customers that day. And but yeah, that was. I was so hungry. I had a craving for Popeyes, and that was like a sign to me that I shouldn't be there eating that food. But lo and behold, my greedy, hungry self was sitting in that line for almost 30 minutes just to get 8 pieces of chicken nuggets. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That was my lowest point in life. I think that, yeah, if I had a lowest point in life, I think that probably was it. Sitting in the drive-through for 8 chicken nuggets for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, yeah. Who goes, okay, so you said, you having a family, only your church family, and it's a four-door Toyota Tacoma. That's awesome. Well, who goes, consider me family. We're a part of the TKW family, so, you're definitely one of us. And I love you. Dale, you said, as a heavy coffee drinker, chicory root has been a saving grace in my conversion from coffee. It also lowers blood sugar and decreases inflammation. Oh, nice. Okay, so um, where would you get chicory root from? Is that like an Amazon I mean, can you get that from off Amazon, or is that something that you can get from a local grocery store or GNC, like a vitamin store? Who else? Could you send me your email address? Just email me at thecreativeway@gmail.com. All right. So I'm probably not going to be up here too much longer. I'm going to work on pulling up this carpet. I have to cut it up into like small sections so it could be easier for me to take out of the room. Um, but yeah, I need to get it done. I'm also, what else am I doing? Oh guys, I wanted to build some floating shelves. Like, I already have some in here already, but I want to actually work on building a floating shelf from scratch. And I've seen some people do it on YouTube, and I'm going to try to see if I can, uh, reproduce what they've done. It's Some of those ideas are really awesome, and I'm going to see if I can do that for one of the rooms in my house. And I have some friends and some people who want me to do things in their home as well. I did mention that I went to Maine, and someone else wanted me to do their you know decor in their home as far as backsplashing and down floors. But then I have other people, other persons that want me to do things in their house as far as, shelving and also window treatment and stuff like that. So I just want to work on doing certain things to kind of expand what to kind of expand, my knowledge of building things and, things of that nature. So, um, but I'm gonna try to work on that and see how that works, a floating shelf. Um, and I think that's about it. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Um, as I said, I'm going to do the reveal for the kitchen very soon. It will be this month. I am in the process of doing, editing my videos, and I want to give myself probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks before I do the big reveal, and you will definitely be seeing the postings on YouTube. You'll see the postings on Instagram and Facebook. And I have to work on doing a platform where whenever I go live, um, I can go live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So those are things that I'm working on as well. So if you all aren't able to see me on YouTube, you can see me on Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, that's about it. Um, Dale, you said chicory root is pretty widely sold. Amazon, Whole Foods, and some supermarkets carry it. Okay, I may have to try it out. Um, yeah, sounds good. But guys, when I do my reveal um, for the kitchen, I want to go live and I'm going to probably cook something in there. So we're gonna do what we used to do back in the day, which was last year, with doing the cooking videos and just chatting and stuff like that. So can't wait for that. So guys, I'm gonna sign off, and I want you all to have a great day. Happy Friday's Eve. I want you all to have a great and safe weekend. And my prayers go out to the people in New York and New Jersey who are experiencing the floods from the severe weather that's up north. So my prayers are going out to you all. Stay safe and stay dry, guys. If you don't have to go out, stay inside. That's my prayer for you all. So, with all that said, as always, good vibes only, and take care, guys.